we also want to talk about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I had nothing but immediate love and respect for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I feel bad that the Chiefs signed Le'Veon Bell because I felt like Clyde Edwards-Helaire was on his way to becoming one great player. And I think he still is. In fact, I think he's going to be a top 10 running back next year. I do. Clearly, their experiment with Le'Veon Bell could have gone better. I mean, it wasn't awful by any stretch of the imagination, whatever. Point is this. You have a young player that's not going to demand a whole lot of money. Neither is Le'Veon Bell, but you have a young player that can catch and run the football, that is short, stout, quick, and to the point, does his job very well. Ran for over 800 yards last year. And quite frankly, I think he's a big reason as to why the Chiefs' offense was so dynamic for such a large portion of the season. And if he would have had 200 carries, I bet you he would have went off for 1,000 yards or really close. I mean, we're teetering here on close, but if he would have had those last 3 games, I certainly think he would have been over 1,000 yards. And I think it's unfair to a certain extent to what they did with Le'Veon Bell, because at the end of the day, Le'Veon Bell is currently 29 years old, heading towards 30, and one of the former best running backs in the NFL. I think he's still got a little something left in the tank, but I don't know what necessarily was going on through Andy Reid's head with this, with this idea. But I mean, it got into this. I mean, they got to the Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, I really think you've got to give Clyde Edwards-Helaire more of a chance because I think he's going to be a special player moving forward. Now, that's for a couple of different reasons. Number one, you could just see the way he runs the football. He's fast, he's physical. But to give you guys a little bit of a background, we're going to go ahead and just kind of give you. So was a 3-year player for the LSU Tigers, and then honestly, back in his 24/7 days, I honestly like looking up these 24/7 because at the end of the day, I love seeing where these guys came from, where they went to. I know I get comments all the time. You're obvious about looking this stuff up. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Guy was he was a former 3-star recruit at a Baton Rouge, Louisiana, at a Catholic high school. Committed to LSU in 2016 as a freshman. Ran for 31 yards on 9 carries. Also caught 3 passes for 46 yards. And then he came back as a sophomore. Ran for over 650 yards and 7 touchdowns. Also had his senior year came out and just blew up. I mean, it was pretty impressive to see what he did. Ran for over 1,400 yards, 16 touchdowns. Also added a touchdown, receiving touchdown, that is. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I do think that the Chiefs got a good one here. I think moving forward, he should be the running back of the future. And it should have been Kareem Hunt, we know. But at the end of the day, being the 32nd overall selection, getting a dynamic player like that who can do a lot of different things and make a lot of noise, I think it's easily the way to go. So, but let me know what you guys think about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think he's going to come out and continue to do his thing in the NFL, and he should be the number 1 option in terms of running backs for the Chiefs coming up next year. But once again, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below, leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Have a great rest of your night, and let's get it done.